So last night I spammed Premier Queue and went to sleep, ending with a hacker versus hacker match. And this morning before work I just wanted to practice a bit my AWP, so I booted up Counter-Strike 2 to look for a community AWP only server. It was just then when I was completely shocked by a blue header telling me that I am banned by Valve anti-cheat. There were multiple thoughts and reasoning for what could have happened as I gasped for an explanation, because it couldn't be what I know VAC bans for, since I didn't use any cheat on any Counter-Strike game in my life. Obviously I was shocked by this, but soon enough I found out that I'm not the only one. One of my main teammates that I played with in the last night were banned as well. But not only that, also random mates that I checked on recently played from the day before. And for what I can say, they did not cheat in my games. And I know what you are thinking, because one day ago I would have had the same damn thing. Haha, well deserved, but before you laugh at me for losing a 10k inventory. These are the community profiles from me and my teammate right now, 10 minutes after Valve just removed our VAC bans and apologized on all socials. They explained that the latest patch yesterday at 11 in the evening triggered false VAC ban. So this is not just some cheaters complaining that they shouldn't have cheated in a complete denial. Valve is actually banning away legit players and seal their inventories by this. Just take a look at the countless Reddit pages today. The Counter-Strike 2 subreddit was completely flooded by people claiming to be falsely banned today, and like 90% of the answers were people saying, "Me too." And this was not just any players, these were partly even big traders, people that have their existence bound to the game like pros or streamers. Even unbanned now, their reputation took a lot of damage. Even worse, it has come for the people that have yet their ban not revoked, like the two random players from last night. Of course I can't say for sure that they are no cheaters, but I can imagine that a lot of players are scared of or shocked by the way you communicate about this. Because Valve literally doesn't even give you an option to talk this through. No matter, maybe you have 100k invested into your Steam, now you get banned for no reason, and they have a system that just denies any kind of objection on Valve anti-cheat bans. Your only chance of reaching out to someone would be going into the help section of Steam and selecting Counter-Strike 2 in your products, and I don't even have it here anymore. Today, as I was VAC banned, I had the option here talk about the VAC ban, and it was already telling me there's nothing we can do. But you can say something to your VAC ban, it's just not gonna change anything. Little fun fact by the side, yeah. My Steam has English as a set language, and I wrote the Steam support in English, yet I get a German reply from Valve. Well, yes, I am German. And yes, I live in Germany, so I guess they IP tracked me or something, but by 2020 we had like 15% foreigners already living here, so it sucks to be them, I guess. Valve just doesn't care and will write you in the language they think is fitting for you. But the content of the reply is even worse. Let me get this translated to you real quick. They literally tell you to fuck off, and that they won't reply to any of your BS. They also tell you that they are final and cannot be lifted by Steam support. So I am asking you, why do they even give us the option to like speak with them about this? Like, we have the button, I want to talk about my VAC. Like, why is it there if they just reply to us they are final and you can't do anything about it? And I can fully understand that probably a lot of cheaters come crying after being falsely VAC banned, and the supports just have a copy and paste answer ready for those cases. And one day ago, I would have been the same way. This is not the first time happening anymore. Counter-Strike 2 has been out for way less than a year, and I already know of 3 false VAC ban waves. We had the AMD graphics driver one. We still have the too high mouse sensitivity spin that is going to get you VAC banned, and now we have whatever this update BS was. And unpopular but hot take, mass false bans are way worse than doing less against cheaters at all. Because if you think about it, the cheaters do not care. They are ready for it. They get banned and already have the next 3 accounts ready. But those who really suffer under this are legit players, the traders, the one who truly love the game and invest their time and money in it. And they just have their money, their time and their reputation to be robbed from them. I feel like the entire system, how the punishment of Valve anti-cheat works, the way to communicate with the support, those are the first things that need to be changed before they do anything else to the game. But I don't have the perfect solution either, and even if I had, it's their business and their problem to solve in the end. So for now, let's just do what we can do. First of all, the difference between my friend and the 2 guys that did not get unbanned yet could be that they did not submit the ticket in case they do something after all. So I would first recommend everyone who hasn't been unbanned yet to do exactly that and to share that knowledge. Next up, if you have been banned, please come forward in the comments and talk to us what you did before that happened. Maybe we can find similarities to isolate the problem and avoid the problem and give people a guide on how to avoid the problem. It's really important right now. Like people who quitted to change their loadouts or traded with a specific website or changed the specific settings in their driver command center like NVIDIA control panel. You can see first of those similarities on Reddit already. A lot of people there think it might be on NVIDIA, which is quite possible since there was an update last night as well. But also a lot of people have an NVIDIA built in, so that might rule nothing out. You might also have an NVIDIA and not be banned. And to my last but not least point, I know it's hard, but we have enough proof by now that false bans are a real thing nowadays in Counter-Strike. So please, at least for the first days, give people the benefit of the doubt. On all socials, even on the Steam forums, Steam comments, also myself in my Steam comments, there is just the worst kind of fights and insults to people worried about their own accounts already, and others just laughing at them for being bad losers after they supposedly cheated. And those people are unbanned now. So, yeah. We just have so much unnecessary hatred in the room. I mean, I know, I agree, cheaters are the worst. But deep down, you also know, Counter-Strike 2 can be even worse.